Now, two nations thousands of miles apart are battling the exact same crisis, that's a shrinking population. New data from Japan and Estonia shows as to how falling birth rates, aging population and shrinking workforces are becoming some very major economic challenges. Japan recorded its steepest population drop in history. According to preliminary 2025 census data released by the Japanese government, the country's population has fallen by more than 3 million people in the past 5 years, declining at a rate of just 2.5% to about 123 million people. Only Tokyo and Okinawa have recorded population growth, while 45 of Japan's 47 prefectures saw declines. Major cities, including Yokohama and Hiroshima, registered their first post-war population losses. The trend also reflects a much broader demographic challenge. Japan's average household size has fallen to a record low of 2.15 people. This is driven largely by a rise in single-person households and an aging population. At the same time, the number of foreign residents apparently has now climbed above 3.2 million people, accounting for roughly 2.6% of the population. And experts are warning that Japan could soon enter into a phase where its population shrinks by nearly 1 million people every single year. Now, Japan slid from the 11th place globally in the 2020 census to the 12th place, falling below Ethiopia, according to the United Nations figures for other nations. A similar concern is also emerging in other nations as well, including in Estonia. A new demographic report by the researchers from Tallinn University and the University of Tartu has warned that Estonia's population could fall below 700,000 by the end of the century if the current birth rates remain unchanged. Fewer than 10,000 children apparently were born in 2024 and 2025. Which is the lowest level since records began to be kept more than a century ago, as per the report citing research. Researchers further say that smaller generations, changing attitudes towards parenthood, a rising cost of living, and a global rise in crises have all contributed to the decline. The report has further warned that while immigration could offset population losses, it would also significantly reshape the country's demographic composition. In Japan, a former minister and current advisor to Nomura Research Institute, Hiroyo Masuda, said that the total population will likely be 110 million in the next census by 2030. The smart shrinking of government and public infrastructure will be a must, is what the experts say. In Estonia, on the other hand, researchers say that a more positive scenario would require fertility to rise again in the coming decades if the average number of children per woman increased to 1.6 to 1.9. Estonia's long-term outlook could improve significantly. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.